forgive my pronunciation. I'm going to ask all of our Irish friends if I'm pronouncing things correctly. But if you are just joining us, we're live and we're taking you to Ireland to find extraordinary treasures, beautiful gifts, wonderful things to wear, lovely jewelry that's symbolic. And we've got a little something for everyone in our show. And I'd love for you to share your story because for nearly as long, well, certainly longer than I have been here, we have been bringing you beautiful Irish products. And so many of you have them. And it's become a tradition to find them and shop for them and give them as gifts when the holidays arrive. So, Carrie, can you give me the phone number? 1-800-600-1556. Oh, it's on the screen. So if you would like to share your story, we'd love to hear it. All right, we're going to continue, and we're going to talk about something that is customer top rated, meaning the people who have it loved it so much they went to QVC.com to write a review to share how great it is. And I'm talking about the Kilronan Merino wool V-neck poncho. We have a sale price on this poncho. Let me show you colors, and then we're going to speak with our guest. First up, we have it in the color Atlantic, and Atlantic is just a luscious blue. Would you look at, and there's a little teal undertone to it. I love a poncho. I think it's such an easy way to add warmth and style, and an Irish knit poncho, merino wool, just exceptional. So that's your Atlantic. Here's the color Wicker, kind of a nice sand tan neutral. And then we have it in black. By the way, there are only 250 in black. And then do we have any of the Very Berry? Yes, let's show you that one. Ooh, doesn't that look good on? We have about 120 to go around in that Very Berry. And then we have a handful in charcoal. There you can see it in charcoal. Now, the easy part here too is sizing. So we have jump sizes, which will be extra small, small, medium, large, and then extra large, double extra large. So it's really easy. They're grouped sizes, and with a poncho, you just want it to be just a simple pullover style and go. So let me introduce you to Kieran Costello, who is joining us today from Ireland by Skype. Hi, Kieran, how are you?
Sure, that'd be great, yeah, thank you.
Wonderful. So I would love for you, first of all, to tell us a little bit about the Kilronan brand and heritage, and then we'll talk about this poncho.
Indeed. So the brand originates in the village of Kilronan, which is the biggest village, if you like, on the Aran Islands. And of course, it is the Aran Islands. That's where Aran knitwear originated. That's where it all started. 3 small windswept islands in the Atlantic Ocean off the coast of Galway. And as I say, that's where our company started. That's where our brand started. And as I say, the biggest village, Kilronan, that's where we started. And we felt that was a fitting name for our brand. So the connections to the Aran Islands, to the home of the Aran sweater, are very, very real and very, very deep for our company.
Oh. That's wonderful. I'd love for you to talk about this poncho. And I think maybe what I will do, the Atlantic is gorgeous, but I think if I put the wicker in front, it's a little easier to see the detail in the various stitches. And we can start at the top if you'd like and just kind of work our way through.
Indeed. So, of course, that is really what defines Aran knitwear. It is that fantastic, intricate, 3-dimensional stitch detail, that really is the hallmark of Aran knitwear. And of course, as a lot of people know, like every stitch tells its own story in Aran knitwear. So starting at the top along the neckline, we have what we call the moss stitch. And the moss stitch is inspired by carrageen moss. It's a type of seaweed, an edible seaweed. And of course, the people on the Aran Islands, historically and indeed to this day, use their local resources, for their sustenance. And edible carrageen moss is a very, very, very good source of nourishment. And as I say, it's still eaten to this day. And then next to the moss stitch, you have several different variations of the cable. And of course, the cable is reminiscent of the fisherman's rope. So obviously, the inspiration there was that the people of the Aran Islands, the menfolk in particular, would have been predominant predominantly fishermen. So of course that is where the inspiration came from for the fisherman's rope. And of course its meaning and significance is safety and good luck as you journey through life. So there's a number of different variations of the cable, and that is the most famous of all the aran stitches. But a little bit further down then we have what we call the link stitch. And I particularly like the link stitch myself. Primarily, well, number one, I think it looks superb, but besides that, it is a reflection of people's desire to retain a link with their loved ones. So whether that is people that would have passed on to the next life or people that might have emigrated. So going back in darker times in Irish history, when there were less opportunities and indeed starvation in Ireland, so many Irish people, as we all know, emigrated to North America. And of course, in those days, we didn't have social media, we didn't have mobile phones, indeed, we didn't have any kind of a phone. So that's how people expressed that desire to stay in touch. They would send over knitwear to their relatives. And of course, if it featured the link stitch, it was expressing that desire to stay in touch.
Oh, that's wonderful. What I love is, and it's interesting because we know that this is popular, all of those 5-star reviews. But also, when you're, one of the things that we also know is things are popular when you love to wear them and also when people notice them. And so when you're out and about and you're wearing this gorgeous poncho and people compliment you, and I think that's more of that connection, because you can share these stories. You can share these stories of what these various stitches mean, what it represents, the fact that this is not only a gorgeous poncho, but it is an Irish poncho, and I think that's what's so exciting as well. I do want to just mention a couple of things because there are a lot of people this afternoon finding the perfect gift. This is offered in 3 sizes, and we have 3 colors, well actually 5 colors remaining, but 2 are extremely limited. So if you want this color, this is called Wicker, and it's really kind of your sand tan color, really nice neutral. The blue is called Atlantic, and we're going to talk with Kieran more about this, but the way that the yarn is done, it gives it this combination that's sort of blue and teal, and it's marled, so you get the highs. Oh, that's perfect, Bob, thank you. The highs and lows of both of those colors. And then black is just sophisticated and stylish and always a nice choice. And then we have Very Berry, which is much more limited. And finally, we do have charcoal gray, which is extremely limited. Kieran, I think one of the things, too, that we love about the poncho as an idea for our Irish knitwear is that it's just one of those easy pieces that I can put on over maybe an outfit that I'm wearing, but I could even put this on over coats and jackets as well.
Yes, you can, because it's very generous, and also, I mean, it's incredibly versatile, and flexible. And as you say, you can almost wear it, with whatever combination you want, and it's going to look good regardless. And whether it's over jeans or trousers or a skirt or a dress, it's so easily worn with almost, I think, with so many things in your wardrobe. And you just mentioned there as well the colours and the fact that you have that richness in the colour, and that comes about because all of these colours are what we call marled yarns. So in actual fact, you have more than one colour in the one strand of yarn, and it just adds a richness and a texture that I think just cannot be beaten. It's very hard to appreciate it except when you see it in the flesh, but it does add an extra dimension to the wonderful stitch detail that's already there.
And it is unmistakable Irish knitwear, which I think is also part of the charm and part of the beauty. So we're going to wrap up on the presentation of the poncho, but do know that it is available. And let me just remind everyone, because as you're gift shopping as part of our 9 days of deals, everything has at least 4 easy payments, and there are a lot of great sale prices. This one has a sale price. The easy pay here is $5, and that means $21.40. It will be on its way to you. So Atlantic, if you'd like the blue. Wicker, if you'd like the sort of sand tan color. Black is available. Very Berry, if you want the plum wine. And then charcoal, if you'd like it in the gray. And our sizes are extra, extra small, medium large, and then extra large, double extra large. All right, Kieran, we're going to see you, I know, a little bit later. And as a matter of fact, so that the gentlemen are not left out of the show,